Welcome back, Beards and Dragons fans, to another episode of Rise of the Tomb Raider. We're still in the Soviet cold wilderness. Hope it's a little bit warmer for you today, Jet.
Yeah, I think just a bit. I mean, we don't get snow in Mississippi, really.
True.
Like, every once in a while, we'll get a little bit. But, like, the deepest we've ever had snow is, like,
We were fools.
4 or 5 inches that I can remember.
Yeah, I know when I was in Arkansas, anytime you got a little bit of snow or anything, it would just shut everything down.
Yeah, I mean, the South just doesn't prepare for that. Because it doesn't happen much.
Yeah, there's not an infrastructure in place for that, and
Because it would realistically be a waste of money. Because it, like...
yeah.
To, like, pay the millions of dollars it would take for that, just to use it once every, like, 5 or 6 years, maybe. Like, yeah, it's not worth it.
Yeah. Yep. But it was always funny. Is like I remember taking my kid to school and it was like 50 degrees out, and his teacher lady was out there, coats, hats, all his winter gear. Like, oh, it's so cold out. It's like,
yeah.
It's like 50 degrees out. This is t-shirt weather. Like, oh.
Yeah. No, like, I don't know, when it... Right around 50 degrees is where I'll put a hoodie on and be happy. Like, not like a big thick hoodie, just like a nice little cozy hoodie. Like, I have a really nice Ole Miss hoodie that I love, and I like I'll wear that one whenever I get the chance to. Which is weird because I don't like long sleeve shirts and stuff. Like, I just don't like the way they feel, but hoodies I do love. So. And I am excited for hoodie weather, and it's looking like Mississippi will have probably this will be the last week where we'll have like 80-degree weather.
Yeah.
And then after that, we'll start getting into the 60s and 50s.
Yeah, we're...
And again, it did that last year, and then at Thanksgiving, it was like 80 degrees. So I don't know.
Yeah, we have a high of 67 today.
Yeah. It's supposedly supposed to be a pretty brutal winter, though. Like,
we have not had one in
from
a
what
while,
I've heard.
So yeah,
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. I would be okay with that. We have a ton of firewood that wouldn't be nice to have
use for
going. Yeah, I mean, well, last year we used a good bit of it. Because, like, it just gave us an excuse to not run the heat in the house and just save money,
Yeah.
so...
okay. That works, I guess.
I mean, it's weird to think that we're, like, just a little over a month away, about a month and a half away from Thanksgiving, about 3 months from Christmas.
Yeah, that is weird.
Under 3 months from Christmas, actually. Wait.
There's another challenge.
Yeah, less
too?
than 3 months.
Goodness. That's just...
You gonna go do that one, or move on with the story?
I think I'm gonna move on with the story.
Oh, apparently there's rumors that they are making a remake of Batman Arkham Origins. And someone, I don't, like, this is just someone that says that, this is leaked, and it's one of those people that, like, half the stuff they say end up being true, half of it doesn't, so take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But they were saying that, Rocksteady put up job listings for people to make a new Batman game. So, we'll see.
Which is weird, because they didn't make Origins.
No, this is like two different things that they have going on. They have one person doing a remake, which is pretty much confirmed, I think. Like, it's not officially announced, but there's been enough evidence for it. And then there's, like, actual Rocksteady wanting to do a new one.
Okay.
Which, I mean, Rocksteady has stated in the past that they want to keep the Arkham universe going. And, you know, Warner Brothers has said that they feel like the DC universe is underutilized in the gaming industry.
True.
Like the multiverses and stuff like that. So, we'll see. The only thing is, it's hard to make games around a lot of the heroes, I feel. Like, how do you make a Flash video game?
True.
And make it good? Like, that's just a superpower that doesn't convey well into video games, I don't think.
It does not.
And, like, yeah, that one, I would say, is a rough one. I would say Superman, probably the same thing.
True.
It would be, maybe not. It wouldn't be as bad, but it would still be rough.
Yeah, it's hard to do that without, because you got to have some kind of like risk
challenge.
Yeah.
And unless you just give everyone kryptonite, then
yeah.
I mean, that being said, they could do, if they did more Telltale games, or those style games, but that company went under, if I'm right.
They did.
They don't.
But I think they got bought. Because
if they got bought, then maybe they could still do it. But because that would be either doing that or doing a like action RPG would be the only ways I could see that working. Yeah, I don't know how that would work with Superman. And, like, you could do, like, a multiverse Superman where it's, like, or, like, a Bizarro game where it would explain why it's a little bit riskier.
yeah. Bizarro.
But I don't know, like, Bizarro. Yeah, a Red Hood video game would work fantastic. A Nightwing video game. Any of the Bat family could have their own game and it would be good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Green Lantern, you could do a pretty good, like, hack and slash style game with that. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of superheroes I just don't think it would work great with, but
yeah.
Again, if you just did the multiverse stuff, like, you could have, like, a Batman who laughs, like, horror style video game. That'd be pretty good. I don't know. I want to see more superhero style like games, like the Arkham games and stuff like that. Because it's insane that we don't have as many as I think we should, considering how big Marvel and DC both are right now.
Have you done it?
You could do a Wonder Woman game.
That'd be fun.
It's done.
So it is. We don't have much to spare, but if you're fighting with us, you can use this.
A makeshift padlock, which lets me open this thing. Gives me a pistol. Ooh.
Very nice, very nice.
And I get a skill.
She looks so much more attractive in this game than she did the first one in the remakes.
Yeah.
Like, her face doesn't look like it's made out of Play-Doh. As much. Is that an Uzi?
Yes.
Nice. Aren't those like some of the most inaccurate guns?
Oh yeah,
that you
anything.
can get?
Anything that's
Anything that shoots that fast, yeah.
okay. Boom. Got there fast.
Nice. Oh, and I know that Mortal Kombat has said that they want to start doing spin-off games again. And doing, like, action-style, like, adventure games with their characters. Which I think would be good.
Yeah, the Sub-Zero one was fun.
Because it was fun. It was just limited by the hardware at the time. Like, that's the thing. They have such an amazing cast of characters and, like, story, and the world is really cool. Like, they could easily do some really good games. Like, I would love a Scorpion game where you're, like, have to go through, like, well, like, go through hell and go through Earth and all this stuff, fighting, and, yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd be super down for that. Nice.
I think that's what I was supposed to do.
I think that's the thing, like, with video game characters, it is hard to make a video game character that is just, like, super overpowered.
Yeah.
Like Superman and stuff like that. Like, you have to make the player feel like they are the ones that are making them overpowered, not the character themselves. Like with the Batman games, it's just a normal guy, but you still feel super overpowered because of the way that you play.
Yeah, I mean, and Batman is kind of
like,
he's just better than everybody else.
That is true as well. I still think Nightwing is the best.
I mean, you could have a young Superman kind of maybe make that work, but where he's learning how to fight and not just, like, obliterate everybody with a single punch kind of thing.
You could do that, or go the opposite direction. Do it as, like, an older Superman in hiding or something like that. Like, you could... There are multiple universes, I think, where the Joker kills a lot of Superman's people. Like, do it after that, like, he's in hiding, and so you can't use your superpowers or something. And then, like, at the end of the game, give you, like, okay, now you can use everything.
Yeah. Gotta go the Metroid route
but
where
a lot of
you lose all your stuff.
Yeah. A lot of people will get mad at that, though. Because if you're going to play a Superman game, you want to be able to fly and stuff like that. And to be fair, with the PS5 and, like, you know, gaming hardware where it is now, it would probably be a little bit more plausible to have a game where it's like, yeah, you can fly super fast and, like, go between all these different open world areas and things like that. I don't know. It would be very hard to make that work, I think. And then you could probably do, like, a linear, like, level to level kind of game, but those don't really exist that much anymore.
Yeah, I mean, if you did something kind of like, was it the Avengers game or Guardians of the Galaxy? It's like maybe, hey, you're some other superhero, and then you get Superman a couple times, kind of thing.
That might work, yeah. Yeah, that might work. I'm excited to see how they do the Suicide Squad game. I know a lot of people are concerned about it. But I think it could be a good game. It just depends. I'm worried about the fact that I think there's only 4 playable characters in the game.
Yeah.
I think that's going to hold it back a little bit.
Look, I'm on your side here. I've been working as a maintenance tech for Trinity out here.
Because I think it's like Harley Quinn, Deadshot, Killer Shark, and Boomerang. And
it's yours if you can pay for it.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, I guess they are the big Suicide Squad members, but still.
See me with you, I'm a dead man. I'll need some untraceable currency in case things go south. Gold, preferably. You think we can make a deal?
I ain't got no coins.
I'll see what I can dig up.
Yeah, you don't have enough for any of this.
I don't got none of them. I was like, I got in here. I was like, ah, sweet. I got all kinds of stuff. I was like, no, I don't get nothing.
Oh, sweet, dude. Sweet, man. I can get all of this stuff. Yeah. You could definitely do like a Deadshot game where it's just like basically Hitman. That'd be pretty fun.
We've had trouble with the natives. Our communications were offline, but everything is now under control.
See, so much trouble in this game would be solved if she would just arrow him in the back of the head right now.
Yeah, just take the shot. Yeah.
I was chosen for this. I will succeed. See that you do.
I will succeed. See, realistically, she wouldn't wake up from that. They would kill her.
Yes.
Lara, are you okay? Oh, thank God. Anna, what are you doing here? I don't know.
As much as I like Lara's hairstyle, the ponytail doesn't do much to help her in these games.
No.
Like, that is a huge oversight in terms of, like, it getting caught in something while she's jumping from one place to another.
Yeah.
Who are they? What did they want?
The same thing my father was after.
Oh no, Lara. I told you not to do this. Whatever they want, just give it to them.
So this is it.
It's not
This
that
lady
simple.
here is a huge red flag. It's like, this person you know who wasn't
get
in
us out of
Siberia is now all of a sudden trapped in Siberia
Yeah.
with you.
Somehow.
And she's perfectly clean while you're all dirty. It's like, clearly.
Yeah. And not to get into, like, creepy territory, but, like, these guys... So, okay. You're not in the same outfit that you were when they knocked you out. So they took your clothes
Well, they
off.
took the jacket off. I think
They
she
took-
was
well, they
wearing.
took some clothes
I think
off.
she was wearing that.
No, like, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, they would not have stopped at just the jacket.
Realistically, no.
With how creepy they are. Yeah. And I'm trying not to get into, like, the creeper territory and stuff, but, like, it's usually been implied in the Tomb Raider games that the enemies have some kind of, like, something going on as well.
Yeah.
Like, in the first game, you have the guy that almost, like, you know, SAs her, so.
Yeah.
What? You... No. You're with them. I can't believe this. You can't.
Ah, you should have let her finish.
Yeah.
You couldn't let it go, could you?
Her friend has a full-on Karen cut going on.
Way to this place.
No, she's got a little bun at
did
the
you
back.
expect?
The Karens don't have that.
Oh, does
yeah.
she?
It doesn't have to be this way. We seek the same thing. We could use
Interesting.
someone like you. You want a purpose in your life? We can provide that.
You've got to be kidding. I've seen how Trinity operates.
Is that a no?
It's a no fucking way.
Nice.
Tell me, Anna, were you recruited by Trinity before or after you started screwing my father?
I loved Richard. But he was blinded by idealism, and it destroyed him. What would you do with
Shoot
the
her.
Show it to the world. Redeem your father's good name. You're still so naive.
I feel like they didn't
Just
animate
like
her
a little
hands
girl
very
trying
well.
to walk in her daddy's shoes.
Yeah.
We're done here.
No.
That's a cracked rib or collapsed lung or something right there.
Dislocated shoulder, most likely, where he kicked her.
You and I.
Oh, it looked like he kicked her square in the chest. I didn't catch that.
It could have been it. I thought it was like shoulder.
Probably was. I don't know. Man, now I'm just thinking about like different superheroes that would be good for games. Like they did a pretty good Deadpool game, and I guess he's overpowered, but not in a like ability way. He just can't die.
Yeah.
So it makes sense with him.
But he's not like Wolverine level healing where it's like instant.
Perhaps that's all he knows how to be.
It's pretty instant, I think. Like, well, okay, I shouldn't say instant. It's not as quick, but it's just as effective.
Oh yeah.
So what should I
Yeah, like he's not gonna
because
die, but you're not gonna
it-
heal
Nothing. I won't
instantly.
be staying.
No, I'm pretty sure it's like as long as there's a little bit of blood and DNA left, he will come back
Yeah.
to life.
Nor do I.
So I see.
But at least in like the movies, like
And I
it takes him a day or two to regrow an arm or whatever.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
There's no us.
Uh,
I don't even know who.
I
you
remember
are
the
or why
scene
you're
with his
here.
arm growing back and him talking about it.
Yeah.
That was a good scene.
I'm not feeling particularly trusting right now.
I don't know. It'll be interesting.
You won't get far
I've-
without me.
There's a bunch of superheroes that they could do stuff with. Cloak
You
and
don't know how.
Dagger, you could do a good game with. A good stealth-based game. Black and Widow or Hawkeye.
What do you know
Absolutely.
about them?
Ancient and secretive.
Doctor Strange, you could do one. It would be a little bit harder to do.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, they're pretty far from holy.
Well, maybe not, actually. You have your combat spells, and go between realms or worlds and fight demons. Might not be too bad. If you did that, then you could throw, I was about to say Constantine, but he's a DC character.
The same thing as you.
Yeah.
Something you can't give.
I don't know. Like, they did the Midnight Suns game, which was a tactical RPG kind of thing, which I really
No reason
liked.
to get out of here.
I loved that game. But that's probably the only way that they could do some of those characters. You know, the PS3 had a very good Captain America game on it. That was like a third-person action-adventure
But I found
game.
something that might be useful.
And you played as Captain America in World War II. And that was a fun game. I don't know how it would hold up today, but for its time, it was really fun. And for a kid.
Careful. We don't want to attract attention. It worked. Can you get out?
I'd also like to see more Star Wars games.
Yes.
Because,
Especially ones like
Wait. Let me out.
the
Can help.
Jedi games, the new
I
ones
can't trust you.
that are
We may not be
yes.
because like new stories, not necessarily like redoing the same old
Expect me to
thing.
too.
I work better alone.
Well, I'd like ones from the books.
Oh,
Like, I would
yeah.
love a...
I know the
Yeah.
land.
Did you hear the thing about them trying to make the
No doubt of that.
sequel trilogy? No, yeah, the sequel trilogy and make it not
Something more
canon?
valuable.
I don't remember how they said they were going to do that, but they introduced something into the lore that basically is like time travel.
Yeah.
So that they could do that. Which, I'd be so down for that. If... I would even be okay if they, like, gave Rey a second chance and, like, redid her story and everything. Make, like...
I'm Jacob.
Because in all honesty, she's just a female copy of, like, Luke Skywalker, just without
In case we get
the
separated.
story development after leaving the desert,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, they need to go into like, because they have the whole like Thrawn trilogy and all that, and like if you watch the Ahsoka show, is like they have
Do you know the
Thrawn
way
in
out?
canon. Like
Yes.
Yeah.
do Thrawn,
Had
do
some
the
time to study this place.
like those books.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it doesn't even have to be with Jedi. That's the thing. Like, you have the
How long were you in that cell?
the Death Troopers book, which would be that would translate into a video game extremely well.
The divine source. Is it here?
Do you know anything about that book?
I know
Or-
of it.
Trust must go both
It is
ways.
a zombie basically it is you play as, or the book is there's some like I think escaped prisoners or something
Yeah.
that get it's a Empire crew that has to go check out a abandoned Star Destroyer because of like they just found it out in the middle of nowhere and like, hey, we need to go see if there are survivors or whatever.
Yeah.
And they go and they find out that it's like they were working on some virus and it got loose and now you have zombie stormtroopers basically. And Han and Chewbacca are on there as well because they have been captured and so y'all all work together and escape. And there's some absolutely horrific body horror that goes on in that would just do so well in video games.
And they do the Death Troopers in the I just watched the Ahsoka show and they do the Death Troopers there.
I know that they had one, so they're canon now, so
do
they
the
can
Death
do that.
Troopers.
And that's the thing.
They do Thrawn. Thrawn is great because like if you go in the whole background like of how he works, like he doesn't have the Force, but he's like so good at tactics and.
Yeah, no, he's just a very smart guy. Like, yeah, no, he would. There's so many. I just need to become a game developer, start my own company, and then start doing games. Like start getting the licenses from people to do games.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, like, could you start a game development company and be the, like, storyboard guy behind it, and then just hire programmers and stuff? Okay. I'm gonna do that then.
Alright. Hold on. Almost got it. That's it. You're good to go.
Okay, let's move this thing out. Constantine wants a team up at the
Man, now
before the
I can't
storm
stop thinking
sets
about
in.
that. Like, I'm looking at my Star Wars books that I have up here, and a lot of them would be
Damn it,
really
it is
well
fucking
sketched.
freezing in this place. Should have brought my damn cold weather gear.
Panel's fused. Almost got it.
Surprise any of this shit still works.
What was that?
Looks like this was delivered.
There was a book, and it was supposed to be like the first Jedi Order, or like one of the first Jedi or something. And it was like before they had lightsabers, so they were just using like katanas and stuff. That would be a fun game to be able to make. I don't know. I know this conversation is getting old, but I'm just like, I'm into it now. I feel like books are really overlooked a lot of times when people are looking for video games to make.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just have to get more boots in the snow. Constantine wants eyes inside the top.
Honestly, though, after is it Kathleen Kennedy, the woman that's in charge of the Star Wars stuff now?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if she's still in charge, but she was at one time, and she said something along the lines of like, people need to stop complaining about the stories that we make. It's not like we have books that we are writing off of. We have to make everything else, like make everything up.
Yeah.
And it's like, you are stupid. You have many books to go off of.
Jacob,
Many
I found
fantastic
a way
books.
to open the inner gate.
Head to the courtyard. I'm already inside.
Okay, everyone, I'm done talking about games that need to come out. I'm butthurt about it, but it's okay.
Anything from the ones they caught in the attack?
Nothing. Not for lack of trying.
Okay, so what's going on in this game? I haven't been paying attention. I've
I'm
been
infiltrating
daydreaming.
that, and I think I just got everybody.
Oh, nice. Look at you.
I semi-stealthy my way through it.
Oh, they put the Sniper Ghost Contracts 2 on PlayStation Plus or PlayStation Premium, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I've been playing a little bit of that. It's fun. I like sniper games, and this one actually does pretty well with like the physics and giving you interesting tools. Like you have a drone that you can like mark people on the map with, and then set up a turret that will aim at them. It's really fun. And like each mission has a ton of different ways that you can do your stuff. It's a lot like Hitman, but sniper and first person, and it's fun. So I don't know if you're into those kind of games, but if you are, you should give that one a try. Because you have the PlayStation, like the highest level of it, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. So you have access to it.
Jacob, what is he doing? Shit. Be careful, Lara.
One of the some of the games I'm thinking about doing on my solo Let's Plays on the channel are the Ratchet and Clank games.
Okay.
I played through the first one and I really liked it. So and the rest, I think almost all of them are on PlayStation Plus. So
Frozen hell.
I know the new one just got put on there,
Reconnaissance from the scouts
which I've heard nothing but good things about.
on the other side of the mountain.
Soon, you will have your day.
Other side of the mountain.
Just as long as you don't lose focus again.
What do you mean?
You're sentimental about her. The Croft girl, I can tell because she's still alive. We can't afford to dwell in the past.
You doubt me? You know what I've given to Trinity, what I've sacrificed, what I face.
No, just kill her. Lara, take the shot.
Has not been kind to either of us, but I swore I'd always protect you.
Now who's being sentimental?
I promise you. All of this will be worth it in the end. With the divine source, you will live. But more importantly,
Ah,
you will
gotcha.
live in a world
So it's kind of like a fountain of youth kind of thing.
Or a kill everybody kind of thing.
Oh, is that what it
In
is?
a world cleansed of sin.
Send your men to this settlement.
Ah,
Find out what they know.
yeah.
It's too dangerous.
I didn't listen to that part. I just heard the divine "you'll be healed" part.
Yeah, something like that. It's like a cleansing.
Let me have my pleasures.
Darth Bane, that would be another really good video game trilogy. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because that's such a good story. You could have the first one, like, you just go off the books.
sister. Remember,
And, like, there's, like, 10 years in between each book. So that leaves, like, time for, like, tie-in games of, like, oh, what was he doing between this stuff?
A new Knights of the Old Republic
And-
game that's not like an MMO.
What are you doing?
Yeah, that would be good. I never played the original two. I have them both on the Switch.
They are
And
fantastic games. 2 is buggy as all get out.
yeah, that's what I've heard. Because it was like rushed development, wasn't
Well,
it? Like they were like, we need to get this
they
out.
also like
And-
Switch 2 made it, so it wasn't.
Okay. BioWare.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
out! I'll find you!
It's so convenient that none of these floor grates in video games have anything like screwing them in. And you can just hop in.
Yeah. Oh look, we're in the frozen water again.
You've read the Darth Bane books, haven't you?
I've read the first one.
Okay. First one is really good. The second one is even better. And the third one is amazing.
Lara, the train yard
Like,
is on the north end of the
that whole
river.
trilogy
I'll
is
wait for you there.
fantastic.
On my way.
Yes. The rule of 2.
Yes.
Strange being in the...
More of blah blah blahs, blah 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 blah.
Got to get out of here.
I've been wanting to go back and reread those books at some point. I have way too many books I haven't read yet. I have almost all of the Tom Clancy books. I have only read a few of them. I have a bunch of the Lost Tales of Middle Earth that I haven't read.
Have you read any of the Dirk Pitt, Clive Cussler books?
Military patch for
Those are
Trinity
good.
soldiers.
Oh, wait, what are they? You cut out for a second.
Clive Cussler's Dirk Pitt.
No, I haven't. I'll have to look that up.
They're like Indiana Jones-ish type.
Okay, cool.
There.
They've made a couple of them into movies, but they're both kind of bad.
Gotcha. Now that you say that, I'm surprised there's not Indiana Jones video games.
Lego.
Come on.
You're gonna die.
Which are fantastic games. Like Lego games in general. I think the second Indiana Jones is supposed to be kind of a stinker, but... I told you that I've been going through the Lego games in my spare time and just kind of playing through them, haven't I?
Have you done the Harry Potters?
No, I have them. I haven't gotten to those yet. Those are probably going to be the last ones that I play, just because I care about that universe the least. I don't know if I'm going to go through, like, go through all the Star Wars and go through all the Batman. I beat Skywalker Saga and really loved it. And I'm probably going to get the Platinum on it at some point, because the Platinums on Lego games are super simple, because they're just like, hey, collect everything.
Yeah.
Like, go through and, like, get all the stuff in each level. They're simple things, and I can, like, throw on a podcast or listen to music and just relax a while and not have to think about it.
Killed him.
I'm gonna not play the complete saga again, even though it is by far the best Lego game. Just because I played that so many times growing up, and there's no platinum trophy for it, so... But no, I'm excited. Because all the Lego games were on sale a few weeks ago. And so I got, like, all the Lego games that I didn't own for, like, $10, including all the DLC and everything. So.
Hey. That works.
I thought she was just going to use a can and
That'd
kill
be
him.
funny. I gotta get to a...
I can feel all the Adderall in me now. And I'm like bouncing around a little bit. And...
I gotta get to a safe spot.
Oh yeah, we've already been going for like 40 minutes, yeah. I've been talking about video games that I want to see made that haven't been made for 40 minutes, Joe.
Is that you, Jacob?
Lara, be careful. They're everywhere.
Ooh, here we go.
We'll run into some
Campfire.
trouble. There he is! Take him out! Damn it!
Okay, last game. This is one that I've been thinking of for a long time, though. I want a Final Fantasy Warriors game, like the Dynasty Warriors in Final Fantasy. That would work so well.
The Soviets came looking for it too.
And I'm surprised that they have not done that.
And Anna.
Yeah.
Like if they did One Piece, they can do
Believe it.
anything. Like,
This time. Did she
and they've done
want
Fire Emblem,
as well?
which is like similar character design to Final
Find
Fantasy.
Jacob
So
and join his people.
Okay.
they could
If I
do
can
it.
prove
They could do it.
myself to them, maybe he
And
will
with that,
find me
it's
about
next time's on Beards and Dragons.
Yes. Thank you all so much for
Yep.
watching. It means a lot to us.
We will see you next time, and thank you for your support. Bye.
Goodbye.